guys. Here we go. Let's start. So first of all, guys, before we read and listen to this story, look at the place. Where do you think is this place? The Althorpe House, the Althorpe House. Where is it? Look at the picture. Yes, Andrea. Tell us.
¿Qué unidad es? Disculpe, es que no lo escuché.
Is Unit 7B.
Ok, gracias.
You're very welcome. Okay, guys, look at this picture. Where do you think Althorpe House is situated? Where? In which country? Tell me. You can guess, by the way. In which place? In which country?
United Kingdom.
Okay.
UK. Yes. 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 Why not, right? So I think you can say, I think Althorpe House is in the UK, right? Where is this place? Where is Althorpe House? It's in the UK, right? I think Althorpe House is in the UK, okay? When you say I think, guys, you're telling me your opinion, okay? Yo pienso, yo opino que, I think, right? You can use this phrase. If someone asks you your opinion about something, you can say, oh, I think, means I think it's in the UK, in the United Kingdom, okay? Perfect. So let's start reading about this amazing journey. Okay, read, guys, read this extract and please listen to the true story, okay?
Charles Spencer, Princess Diana's brother, has 3 daughters, 18-year-old Kitty and 15-year-old twins, Marzo and Amelia.
Mi, no se escucha.
Really? Hold on. Weird. Let me share again. Just a sec, okay?
London. It was a Premier League match between Chelsea and Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. They called a taxi to take them to London and back. The taxi arrived and the driver typed Stamford Bridge into his sat-nav. The girls relaxed in the back of the car. They probably chatted, listened to music on their iPods, and texted their friends. They didn't talk to the taxi driver. 2 hours later, the taxi stopped. They looked out of the window. It was a street with pretty houses. The girls were a bit surprised, and they asked the taxi driver where they were. In Stamford Bridge, he said. Where did you want to go?
Okay, now listen again, guys. But now, look at the statements over here, below the text. You are going to number them in order, okay? So read and listen, and while you do that, put these events in order, from 1 to number 7, okay? So you're going to organize the events, past events, remember. Listen, read, and number the sentence. The sentences, please.
3.50.
Charles Spencer, Princess Diana's brother, has 3 daughters, 18-year-old Kitty and 15-year-old twins Eliza and Amelia. They live in Althorpe, a large country house near Northampton, about 85 miles, 136 kilometres north of London. One of the sisters and her friend wanted to go to a football match in London. It was a Premier League match between Chelsea and Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. They called a taxi to take them to London and back. The taxi arrived, and the driver typed Stamford Bridge into his sat-nav. The girls relaxed in the back of the car. They probably chatted, listened to music on their iPods, and texted their friends. They didn't talk to the taxi driver. 2 hours later, the taxi stopped. They looked out of the window. It was a street with pretty houses. The girls were a bit surprised, and they asked the taxi driver where they were. "In Stamford Bridge," he said. "Where did you want to go?"
Okay, now listen for the 3rd time. This is the last time, guys. And please number the events, the past events, in order, okay? From 1 to 7.
3.50.
Charles Spencer, Princess Diana's brother, has 3 daughters, 18-year-old Kitty and 15-year-old twins Eliza and Amelia. They live in Althorpe, a large country house near Northampton, about 85 miles, 136 kilometres north of London. One of the sisters and her friend wanted to go to a football match in London. It was a Premier League match between Chelsea and Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. They called a taxi to take them to London and back. The taxi arrived, and the driver typed Stamford Bridge into his sat-nav. The girls relaxed in the back of the car. They probably chatted, listened to music on their iPods, and texted their friends. They didn't talk to the taxi driver. 2 hours later, the taxi stopped. They looked out of the window. It was a street with pretty houses. The girls were a bit surprised, and they asked the taxi driver where they were. "In Stamford Bridge," he said. "Where did you want to go?"
Okay, now please, guys, tell me, what's the first past event? The first one. What happened in the story? Yes. What happened in the story, first of all? What happened first in this story about the taxi journey? What happened first?
The girls wanted to go to match.
Okay, the girls wanted to go to a match. Okay, and then?
They called a taxi.
Okay, then they called a taxi. What happened afterwards? They called a taxi.
Taxi arrived.
Okay, so the taxi arrived at the girl's house, right? At the girl's house. And after the taxi arrived at the girl's house, what happened?
The taxi driver typed their destination into his sat-nav.
Okay, so that's number 4, right? The taxi driver typed.
And listening to music.
Okay, so afterwards they chatted and listened to music. And then?
The taxi stopped in a street with pretty house.
Okay, so the taxi stopped in a street with pretty houses. And afterwards?
They looked out of the window.
Miss, yo creo que es al revés.
El de la
Okay.
window es 6. Y the house es 7.
Okay, so what happened first? They looked out of the window and then the taxi stopped, right?
Sí.
Okay. Okay. So
Ajá,
you
hay que
think
cambiar.
they looked out of the window is number 6 and the taxi stopped in a street with pretty houses, that's number 7. Okay, let's check out your answers, shall we? Hold on. Let me scroll down. There we are. Okay, let's see. Let's find out. Well, it was the other way around. You see? So what happened first? Yes, the first.
Miss, pero en la lectura está al revés.
Now look,
O
look.
no importa.
Look at these 2 lines. It says, 2 hours later, the taxi stopped. Okay, that's the event number 6, right? And then, hold on, let me erase. Then what happened? Then they looked out of the window. You see? First, the taxi stopped. Then they look out of the window. What happened? What's going on, right? And then you can see here what? Another sentence which add specific details. Okay? So in this case, it's saying, oh, the taxi stopped where? It stopped at a street with pretty houses. Okay? So this is additional information just to give a background, a context. Okay? So this sentence you can see here, Raquel, it gives us what? Additional information. Okay? But the first one, the event number 6, is this one. The taxi stopped. Then what happened? Then the girls, right? The girls, they noticed. They looked out of the window and they saw a street. You see, they saw a street with pretty houses. Okay, so it was really the information was that, but this is the order, right? So in this case, this information over here, they put it in this sentence, when the taxi stopped. Where? In a street with pretty houses. You see? Just additional information. Okay, so let's move on, guys. So as you can see here, guys, we're talking about in the present or in the past. Right now. This text is in the past. In the past. So the story is in the past, right? We even organize every past event in order. We're talking about past, right? Past situations, past actions, past events. So today's class, guys, we're going to continue working on this specific topic, past simple, okay? Past simple. So I prepared this activity for you because it's really interesting. Look, you're going to tell me what's going on in these sentences. What's wrong in these sentences? You need to correct me right now. Okay, I've written these sentences. Sentence
number
about
one is
Barack
wrong.
Obama, Barcelona, about a movie, about me. Okay, tell me what's wrong? What's wrong?
Number one, the
Okay,
first.
what happened in the first sentence, Jama?
Barack Obama was the president of the United States, no Brazil.
Okay, so this is wrong, right? Barack Obama was the president of the United States, right? What else? Look at sentence number 2, Barcelona. Barcelona played against Liga yesterday. Is it true or false? Is it right or wrong? Did Barcelona play yesterday against Liga? Is it true or false? Is it right or wrong?
False.
Right. It's wrong, right? It's false. Why? Tell me the correct answer. Did Barcelona play yesterday or Barcelona didn't play yesterday?
Didn't play yesterday.
Thank you, John. So this is wrong. Look at that. Completely wrong. Barcelona didn't play yesterday. Barcelona didn't play yesterday. Okay, now look at the next sentence, sentence number 3. Is it right or wrong? We, the whole class, we watched a movie in class yesterday morning. Is it right or wrong? We watched a movie, guys, yesterday morning. No, tell me the correct answer. Correct statement. What did we do yesterday? And look at the phrase, yesterday morning. What did we do yesterday? Did we have class yesterday morning?
No.
No, in the
Okay.
night.
So what would be the correct sentence, Viviana?
Sería, we didn't watch a movie in class yesterday morning.
Okay. So we can say we didn't watched a movie in class yesterday morning, right? When did we have class, guys? In the afternoon or in the evening? When?
Evening.
In the evening.
Okay, so we can say, guys, we had class yesterday evening. But we didn't, unfortunately, we didn't watch a movie. Okay? So let's continue. What about sentence number 4? What's going on in this sentence? Look at the sentence. My teacher studied, that's me, right, by the way. My teacher studied architecture when she was at university. Is it right or wrong? Tell me. Did I study architecture?
¿Quién sabe?
Who knows? No. That's not my dream goal. Right now, I don't want to be an architect. I would like to be an engineer, perhaps, or a doctor. Okay, tell me. What do you think? What did I study? Do you know what did I study? Do you have an idea? What did I study at university, at Catholic University? Mhm.
No sé cómo se dice, pero según yo creo que es pedagogía en inglés.
Yes. Well done, Fanny. Well done. Yes. That will be English pedagogy. That's the name of my career. Okay. So let's see. I didn't study architecture. I studied what? English pedagogy. Okay, that's my career. Okay, perfect. So as you could see, guys, we're talking about in the past. So we're going to continue learning how to make sentences in the past simple. Right now, we're not going to focus in was and where, the past simple of the verb to be, but with other verbs, right? For example, here we have past simple. You see, this is the timeline. We're going to focus on the past specifically. When do we use past simple, guys? When? First of all, when we're talking about finished, completed actions in the past, okay? Whenever we talk about completed, finished actions in the past, okay? Then we use past simples. Now let's move on. How do we make sentences in past simple but affirmative? Pretty easy, guys. First of all, you need to know that we have rules, right? The first common rule is that we have, for example, a verb, like in this case, in this example, we have verb visit. If we want to make the verb visit in the past, we just add ed, okay? That's the main rule. We change the verb, we add ed at the end. From present to past. Okay? Let's read this example. Faneri, can you help me read this example, please?
I visited the zoo last weekend.
Thank you so much. So you see, I will be the subject in the sentence. Visited is the verb in past simple. And then we have the complement, sorry. Okay? As you can see here, guys, we have a phrase, a time phrase. We have last weekend. Last weekend. El fin de semana pasado, right? Last weekend. This phrase specifies that we are talking about the past. A past event. A completed action. A finished action. Okay? So let's move on. Please, Jan, help me read this example.
Okay, you went for a walk to the park alone an hour ago.
Thank you so much, Jan. So as you can see here, guys, we have a sentence, right? So in this case, the verb changed completely, okay? So what would be the present form of the verb went? Do you know?
Go.
Perfect, Jan. Thank you. So the verb go, it's in present, and in the past, we change it, right? From go to went. Okay? From present to the past. So let's move on. Look at this example, guys. Melanie, can you help me read this example?
We ate pizza for dinner.
Thank you so much, Melanie. So look at this example, guys. What happened to the verb? The verb also changed. You see? What will be the present form of the verb ate?
Eat.
Eat, right? Perfect, well done. So we have eat, that will be in the present. Ate, it's in the past. Verb in past form, right? In past simple form. As you can see here, how do we make affirmative sentence? As always, the subject, the verb in past simple, and the complement. This is how we do it. Okay, let's move on. How do we make sentences but in negative? We use didn't. Okay? We use didn't. This will be our auxiliary, right? Which means did not. We use didn't in all the pronouns. Okay? I didn't, you didn't, we didn't, he, she, and it didn't. Okay? We use it in every pronoun. Didn't. What else? We have here, we didn't travel. As you can see here, guys, in this example, we should be, sorry, the subject. Then we have didn't or did not. And then we have the verb in infinitive. Cuando yo les diga, chicos, el verbo está en infinitive, quiere decir que está en su base inicial. Okay, en presente. We didn't travel. Remember, after didn't, we put a verb in infinitive. Okay, a verb in infinitive. Let's move on. We have another example. Jalexi, please have me read this example. They didn't.
They didn't have class on Monday.
Okay, you see? They didn't have class on Monday. The same situation. Subject did not plus verb in infinitive. Okay, let's move on. How do we make questions? It's simple. Look, we use the auxiliary did. Okay? Did is our auxiliary. Then we use the subject. Afterwards, we use the verb again in infinitive, in the base form. Can you have me read this example, please, Amelia?
Did they have a good time at the concert?
Thank you so much, Amelia. So you see, this is how we make sentences in past simple. First of all, our auxiliary did, then the subject, then our verb in infinitive form, and of course the complement with our question mark. Did they have a good time at the concert? Yes, they have. No, they didn't. Okay. Did you get to the airport for your flight? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Did he go to church yesterday? Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Okay. Did she have a long hair during her childhood? Yes, she did. Or no, she didn't. Now we have these words. You see, hold on. We have can and could. Okay? As you know, guys, can is a modal verb, which means puedo, podemos. Okay? Poder. Yo puedo, tú puedes, podemos. Ella puede, él puede. I can swim. I can dance. I don't know. But if I want to say something that I used to do, that in the past I had this ability or a skill, I can say I could. Yo podría, podríamos, yo podía. Okay? So for example, I could swim when I was 8 years old. Yo podía nadar. That's in the past. I could swim. When could you swim? I could swim when I was 8 years old or when I was 8. Okay? So let's continue. Now we have could, but in negative form. Yo no podía, no podíamos. Okay? Can you help me read this example, please? Micaela.
He couldn't solve the math problem yesterday.
Thank you so much. So you see, this is another skill, a mathematical skill, right? Being good at maths. So for example, this woman, she couldn't solve the math problem when? Yesterday. You see, we're talking about in the present or in the past?
In the past.
In the past, right? Yesterday, ayer.
Miss,
Yesterday she couldn't. Yes, Fanny, go on.
Could solo se utiliza para algo que uno pudo haber hecho en el pasado, o sea, podría hacer en el pasado.
Yes, yes. Correct. Correct. Yes. It can be a skill or abilities. Okay? Now we have a question. Could also, guys, we can use it whenever we want to ask a question in a formal manner, you know, with manners. So if you are a person that you ask people questions in a formal manner with good manners, you say, could you speak French when you were in school? ¿Podías? Could you have me, I don't know, could you have me fill in this form? ¿Me puedes ayudar? You see? Could you? En este caso la pregunta quiere decir, could you speak French? ¿Podías hablar francés? Could you speak French when you were in school? So that's a question, right? Could you? Also, could, guys, can mean whenever you want to ask a question, but you know, you want to be respectful with people. So you say, could you help me, please? Could you help me? Could you give me a ride, please? I don't know, right? Could you help me, I don't know, with a message? I want to send a message to my mother. I don't know. Could you help me with it? Right? Or could you hand me a piece of paper? Could you lend me a pen? ¿Me podrías prestar una pluma? Could you lend me a pen? So you're being really respectful, right? So we can use could as well, guys. So now let's move on and let's work on, hold on. This was another class. Let's work on modo. Okay, here we are. We're going to do activity 2B. Let me see, let me check. Okay, just activity 2B. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. What do you need to do, guys? you need to complete this chart and answer the questions, okay? So basically, guys, you're going to switch from present simple to past simple, okay? Let's do this activity right now. Let's do it together, shall we? So let me call a name. Okay, please. Ayana, tell me the answer for the first sentence.
They want to go to the match. They didn't go to the match. O es no es en negativo o positivo.
Okay, look at this example. Is this sentence in affirmative or in positive?
Affirmative.
Okay, so you need to change it in affirmative, but in past simple.
They wanted to go to the match.
Okay, they wanted to go to the match. Okay, so you only need to put the verb. You see, the verb, that's all. Thank you, Ayana. Please, Gina, help me with the second sentence.
They don't talk to the taxi driver. Sería they they didn't
Okay.
to the taxi driver.
Okay, so what's the verb? After didn't, what do we put?
Talk.
Thank you, guys. They didn't talk, right? They didn't talk to the taxi driver. Thank you so much. Okay, please, Marjorie, look at the question. The question is in present simple. Change it into past, please.
Okay. Where do you want to go? Where um, mm, where do you no? I don't know, miss.
Okay, look at the auxiliary in present simple. The auxiliary is do.
Do.
In present simple, right? What is the auxiliary in past simple?
Did.
Perfect, perfect. That will be the answer. Okay, now make the question, please.
Where did do no, no. Where did to go? Así.
Okay, so what okay, look at the question. We have
no
where,
sería,
do, and then we have you and want. Should we put it there or we shouldn't put it?
Where did want to go?
Perfect. Yes, that's the correct answer. Where did you want to go? So guys, remember, after the auxiliary did, we put the subject and then the verb. Okay? So in this case, the verb in this question is want. Okay? So let's move on. Let's finish the attempt. Okay, there you have it. Please put your answers right now and click on the red button.
Miss, ¿nos puede dar opción de repetirlo? Por favor.
Yes, of course. Hold on. Let me see it over here. Okay, there you have it. Okay, guys, let's continue. Now we're going to move forward to the next unit, which is unit 7C. Okay? Let's do this unit, guys. Okay? Unit 7C. Now, let's read the first reading, okay? Which is 1B. Let's go and let's read this text, okay? Look at this text, guys. Look at the title of this text. Why do we remember some nights in our lives? Why do we remember some nights in our lives? So you're going to read, guys, about two people's nights, okay? You're going to match the people's nights to each photo, okay? For example, we have here Maria Julia and Mehmet, right? So you're going to tell me which photo is the memorable night of the life of Maria Julia. So we have photo A and photo B, right? Here you can see photo A and photo B. So which memorable night is it? For Maria Julia, is it A or B? And for Mehmet, is it A or B? Okay, but first of all, let's read together. So please, Gina, read the title of the text and read the first paragraph.
Is it because we went to a beautiful place, meet interesting people, heard wonderful music, or saw a fantastic film? We asked people all over the world to tell just about a night that they can never forget.
Okay, thank you so much. Now let's move on, right? Why do we remember some nights in our lives? This person says, is it because we went to a beautiful place, met interesting people, had wonderful music, or saw a fantastic movie? So this text is about what? Is about two people's nights. Okay, so let's move on, guys. Let's move on.
Disculpe.
Yes. You have a question,
Miss,
Viviana?
sí, podría dar otro intento, es que sin querer mandé la respuesta, entonces quería preguntarle si podría dar otro intento.
Yes, of course. Let me finish reading this text so I can give you another attempt. Okay, guys, let's continue reading. Let's read the first night, the best night of Maria Julia, okay? So let's see who is there. Okay. Hector, please help me reading about Maria Julia's night.
It was in August 2 years ago when I was on holidays in Athens. I wanted to see a man that I knew a little when I was at university. He was Greek and he lives in Athens. I called him many times, but he didn't answer suddenly. On my last night, he came to my hotel. Sigo?
Yes.
Okay. I feel embarrassed because my clothes weren't very special. Green skirt, a white t-shirt, and Greek sandals. And my hair was a mess. We went out and walked around the center of Athens. We spoke English, but he taught me some Greek words and I taught him some Spanish. It was a warm night with a beautiful full moon. I got back to the hotel at 3 a.m. It was a magical evening. An Argentinian woman with a Greek man on the other side of the world in those dark streets, with the lights from the Parthenon up on the hill.
Okay, thank you, Hector. Thank you so much. Now let's read about Mehmet's night. Okay, about Mehmet's night. Please, Andrea Alban, I'm reading about Mehmet's night.
It was last year. I was in Istanbul where I live. I was with my friends. It was my best friend's birthday. No puede ser un poquito más grande, no alcanzo a ver.
Let me check because I try. No, it's impossible. Let me see. Can you read? Hold on.
No.
There?
Ahí sí.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Gracias.
I did it. Okay, you can continue. Thank you.
Yeah. I wore a black t-shirt and blue jeans. We went to a great place called Caesar. It's an old building with a great restaurant. We had dinner, and after dinner, we had a coffee in the bar. Then we went to the beach in Florida, and we had a swim. It was fantastic. The water wasn't very clean, but we didn't mind. It was a hot night and the sea was really warm. After our swim, we were tired and decided to go back. But I couldn't. I think my car keys. We went back to the beach and we looked everywhere, but it was too dark. In the end, I left the car at the beach and I went home in my friend's car. I go home really late at 5 in the morning. It was a memorable night because we had a fantastic dinner and swim, but also because I lost the car case. It was my father's car and he was really angry.
Okay, thank you so much, by the way. I know it's hard because I even suffer reading the text, right? Okay, so let's see, guys. We are going to talk about Maria Julia's night, okay? Tell me, what can you tell me about her memorable night? What can you tell me about Maria Julia's night? First of all, in which place did she enjoy her night? Where? Where did she enjoy her night? In which country?
In Turkey.
No, I'm talking about Maria Julia in this case.
Argentina.
Argentina.
Okay, Maria Julia, she is from Argentina, but she didn't travel to Argentina. Where did she travel?
Greece, Athens.
Yes, she traveled to Greece, right? Specifically in Athens. You see? So she enjoyed her holiday in Athens, in Greece, right? Okay, tell me about her. Why did she feel, guys, embarrassed? Do you know the meaning of embarrassed, by the way? It means like you feel like really shy about something, embarrassed. So why did she feel embarrassed? Why Maria Julia felt embarrassed? Why? Tell me one reason. Look at the text, by the way, to find the answer. Why? Yeah?
Because her clothes weren't very special.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Miss, ¿cree que puede extender más los minutos porque ya se va a acabar?
Really? I thought it was because I cannot see the timer, you see. I don't have the timer here.
Miss, ya me puso cero.
Really,
Sí,
my
por
bad.
favor, otro intento.
That's okay, don't worry, guys. I will put you another attempt for everybody. Don't worry. Okay, tell me, guys, why did she feel embarrassed? You told me that it was because of her clothes, right? They weren't very special. Okay. What was she wearing, by the way?
She wearing a green skirt and white t-shirt and gray sandals.
Okay, so she wore a green skirt and a white t-shirt and Greek sandals. But she said, look at that, my hair was a mess. Imagine. Okay, now let's talk about her night. How was her night? Describe me, please, guys. How was her night? Why? Sorry. Why was it magical? Why? Why was it magical? Look at the text, guys, so you can find the answer. Why her night was magical?
Because a woman with a Greek man on the
Okay.
other side of the world, in those dark streets.
Yes, well done. Hector, you found the answer. Because an Argentinian woman with a Greek man on the other side of the world were together, right? In which streets? In those dark streets. So she was together with a man, a Greek man, you see? Look at that. So she met a Greek man there. Okay, tell me about Mehmet's night. Tell me about his night. Why Mehmet's night was memorable? Why? Why Mehmet's night was very memorable? Why? Look at the answer, guys, in the text here. Why Mehmet's night was memorable? Who knows the answer?
Because
Because he had a
he have a
fantastic dinner
fantastic dinner
at
and
home.
Okay. And what else?
And also, I lost the car keys.
Yes. Look at that. So he said, oh, we had a fantastic dinner and swim, but also because he said, I lost the car keys, you see? And the car keys, who did it belong to? It belonged to his father. So he said, it was my father's car and he was really angry. Look at that. So yes, it was a memorable night. Okay, guys, now tell me the answers. So let me give you, first of all, the other attempt. Hold on. Hold on your horses. Okay, there you have it. Okay, you have another attempt. Now tell me, guys. Match their names with the correct photos. Let's look at Maria Julia. Is it A or B?
B.
B. Okay, yes. There we can see the Greek, right? A handsome Greek man. Look at that. And about Mehmet, A or Z?
A.
Photo A, right? Photo A. Perfect. Okay, let me put it here because there you are. Okay, guys, let's click on the red button and let's look at our answers. Way to go, guys. Okay, let's move on. Let me see if these activities are available. Hold on. Yes, it is available. Okay, now you are going to read again the text, okay? And you're going to match the questions to their answers, okay? So we have answer number 1, answer number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And here we have the questions, right? So you're going to match them, the question to their answers, okay? From 1 to 7. So you will have 10 minutes to do this. Now we'll give you less because you are fast learners. I will give you 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes, guys, to do this activity, okay? You have 5 minutes. So I have 2 students so far. What about the rest? Okay, I have 6 students. 6 students. 7 students. 9 students. 9 students, 11 students. Okay, keep it up, guys. You have 5 minutes. Read the text again and match the questions to the correct answers.
Miss, una pregunta.
Yes, José Antonio, go ahead, tell me.
¿Las preguntas son para Julia o para Mehmet?
Both. Both.
Ambos.
Yes. Both. Okay, guys, let's find out if you got them correctly or not. Okay, so far I've got pretty good grades. Okay, so if you know the answer, go ahead. Let's look at the first, hold on, let me share it. I forgot to share it, guys. My bad. Okay, let's look at the first question. What time did you get back?
Number 6.
Number 6.
Can you read the answer? Please, Angie.
I got back to the hotel at 3 a.m.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. That will be related with Maria Julia, right? So what time did she get back? Maria Julia said, I got back to the hotel at 3 a.m., right? Now, let's look at Mehmet. Can you read his answer? Melanie. Read Mehmet's answer. What time did Mehmet get back?
At the 5 in the morning.
Perfect. So you see, he said, I got home really late at 5 in the morning. Perfect. So guys, what's the meaning of get back?
Regresar.
Yes. Perfect. Well done, Jan. Regresar, right? So you can say, oh, if somebody asks you, Jan, what time did you get back yesterday? Oh, I got back probably at 7 p.m., right? So yeah, now you know a new verb, get back, regresar, right? Okay, now let's continue. We have the following question. Question 2. What was the weather like? What's the answer?
Number 5.
Number 5. Number 5. Okay. Why was it memorable? Why was it a memorable night?
Number 7.
7. Okay. When was it? Where were you?
1.
1.
1. What did you wear?
3.
3.
Okay. Who were you with?
2.
2. What did you do?
4.
4. Okay, let's find out if your answers are right. Okay, well done, guys. You did it. Perfect. Now, please move on to the next activity. Okay, which is in Unit 7C, Activity 2A. Okay, what do you need to do? You need to find the past tense of these irregular verbs. Okay, if you don't know or you don't remember, you can look in Google. Okay, you can find the past verb in Google. The past form of these verbs in Google. Okay, if you don't know. If you remember, you can write it down there. Okay, you can type it. You have for this activity, let's see, you have 5 minutes. Okay, start working right now, please. I would like to see you working. I have 8 students. 8 out of 36. Now 10. 10 out of 36. 12. 14. Okay. 15. 16. Okay. Perfect. Okay. 17. Okay, keep working, guys. Keep working. I need to see you working. I need to see your names. If I noticed that your names are not here, I will notice that you are not in class. Okay? And as you know, I will not put you the attendance if you don't have your names here. Okay? Watch out. Okay, continue working, guys. You have 5 minutes. Okay, let's find out if you could do this. Okay, let me put more time since time is running. Hasn't stopped. Okay, here we are. Now tell me, guys, what is the past tense of can?
Cold.
Okay, could. Perfect. What is the past tense of come?
Came.
Came.
Okay, can you spell came, please?
C
Okay, see.
A-M-E.
Okay, perfect. Now, what is the past tense of feel? Felt.
Felt.
Felt. Okay. Can you spell it, guys? Can you spell the word felt?
F-E-L-T.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Viviana. Now we have the verb get. What's the past tense of get?
Got.
Got. Okay. What's the past tense of go?
Went.
Went. Okay. What's the past tense of have?
Had.
Had. Okay. What's the past tense of hear?
Heard.
Heard. Can you spell heard, please?
E-A-R-G.
Okay. Now use the chat box and tell me the past of no.
New. New.
Okay. Type it on the chat box, guys. Use the chat box on Zoom.
New.
Okay, new. Now, what's the past tense of leave?
Left.
Left.
Okay, type it in the chat box. Left.
L-E-F-T.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Well done, Amelia, Micaela, Valentina. What's the past? What's the past of lose?
Lost.
Okay, type it on the chat box. Perfect, Diana, Andralvan, Hector, well done. What's the past of meet?
Met.
Met.
Met. Okay, you're on fire today. What's the past of see?
Shy.
Okay,
So.
S-A-W.
yes, so that will be saw. Saw.
So. Sorry.
Saw. That's okay. What's the past of speak?
Spoke.
Spoke.
Talk, okay? What's the past of teach?
Out.
Out.
Okay, how do we say it? Taught or taught? Taught. Okay, remember, we don't say ow, we say oh. Taught. Oh, taught. Okay, repeat everybody. Taught.
Out.
Taught. Perfect. Now, what's the past of where?
Work.
Wore. Yes. Excellent. Okay. Okay, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Let's see if I wrote them correctly. There are no misspellings.
¿Puedes ponerlo para hacer otra vez, por favor? Es que
Yes,
me
of
confundí
course.
en dos.
In
Por favor.
two verbs. Okay. Okay, you did it. You got 10, guys. Well done. Well done. You got your 10s. Okay, perfect. Perfect, guys. Now, let's move on, shall we? We're going to continue working in this unit, Unit 8A, okay? So let's go to Unit 8A, please. Let's go to Unit 8A. Okay, thank you, thank you. Let's go to Unit 8A. Okay. Hello there, Andres. It's good to see you. Okay, so let's move on, guys. Read the back cover of this book. The title of this book is A Murder Story. Sorry, A Murder Story. Okay? Tell me, guys, what do you think is it about? Look at the back cover. It says Murder in a Country House. The 22nd of June, 1958 was Jeremy Travis' 68th birthday. He had dinner at his country house with his wife, Amanda, his daughter, Barbara, his business partner, Gordon, and his secretary, Claudia. Next morning, when Amanda Travis went to her husband's bathroom, she found him in bed, dead. Okay, can you remember who are these people? Amanda, who is Amanda? That's Jeremy's wife, right? Now, who is Claudia? Who is Claudia?
Claudia is
Secretary.
secretary.
Yes, so Claudia is Jeremy's secretary, right? Who is Claudia? Hold on. Who's Claudia? That's the question, right? Who is Claudia? She's Jeremy's secretary. Now, guys, who is Gordon? Who's Gordon? This man over here. Who is he? Who is Gordon? Do you remember?
He is Jeremy's business partner.
Okay. So we say he is or he's Jeremy's business partner. Okay. Perfect. Well done, guys. You have a good memory. Okay, tell me, guys, do you like stories about murders? Yes or no? Are you interested in this type of stories? where you have mysteries, where you can find a mystery script or something. Well, I really like this type of stories, you know. It's it it like it's like this story. I don't know if you have read it before. Hold on, let me look it up. So we have in Spanish is El Retrato de Dorian Gray. But in English, I don't remember. It is the portrait of Dorian Gray. I don't remember. The picture of Dorian Gray. That's the picture of Dorian Gray. That's in English. Have you read this book? The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Have you read it? Yes or no? Tell me. No. Well, this type of books, you can find mystery, you can find drama, and of course, it gives you a realistic message, right, about life. So in this case, hold on, this book is about murder. So yes, it conveys a mystery message, and I really like this type of books. Okay, so let's move on, guys. Let's move on. You're going to look at the highlighted irregular verbs in this story, okay? You already read the back cover with me. Now you are going to look at the highlighted irregular verbs in the story and tell me, what are the infinitives? Okay, so you're going to do the other way around, right? What is the infinitive of this verb? Was. What is infinitive of this verb? Where?
B.
So in this case, we have be and be, right? Now, you are going to continue doing until number 16, okay? You will have 5 minutes, okay? I will count your minutes. You have until 8 o'clock, okay? Let's do it before the time is over. Oh, some of you already did it. Okay. I have 18 students. 19. Perfect. 20. Let's do 20. 20. Perfect. 21. Nice. Okay, I have 21 students so far. Okay, finish this activity so we can, hold on. So we can go and enjoy our delicious and perfect break, right? Okay, so move on.
Miss, disculpe, ¿dónde estaba la actividad? No la encuentro.
It's in Unit 8A.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. It's the first activity, Gina. The first one. The first activity in Unit 8A. Okay, guys, let's find out your answers. So we already did the first ones. So let's continue. We have was and where, you already told me. That's B, right? Infinitives. What about came? Type it in the
Come.
chat box, guys, if you want.
Come.
Come, okay. What about said? Said.
Say.
Say. Yes, Valentina and Jan. Well done. Say. What about spoke?
Speak.
Okay, type it in the chat box, guys. In the chat box. Yes, speak. Perfect. What about sat?
Sit.
Sit. Yes. Went. Go.
Go.
Slept.
Sleep.
Sleep. Saw.
See.
See. Yes. Had.
Heard.
Here. Remember
Hear.
here. Yes. Thought. Yes,
Fish.
Ayana. Now we think, right?
I
Think.
think.
Well done. What about read? Read.
Read. Read.
Read. What about got up? Yes,
Get up.
get up or get up. What about had? Have, yes.
Have.
Took. Take, yes, take. Yes, well done. What about found?
Fine.
Find, yes, finally. Okay, guys, let's finish this activity so you can go and enjoy your break. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, guys, let's stop working on Moodle and let's go and enjoy our break, okay? Remember, you come back at 8:16. Okay, 8:16, please, guys, come back. Okay,
Okay, miss.
see you in a bit, guys. See you soon.